So I'm going to show you 3 shops selling laser cut wall art products for big money that you can make yourself on any size laser machine. The first shop on our list is called DIYMakerDesigns. They're a star seller with over 4,000 sales. They have over 200 designs and they focus on selling layered wall art made of plywood. If we search by highest price first, the first one on the list is over £2,000 and all the others are into the high hundreds. So there's plenty of markup. So if we have a look at this first design, we have an option to select either a single piece, but it's actually designed to be a set of 2, a double piece, which then pushes the price over £4,000. If we have a look at the first design, the size of this panel is 800mm high and 700mm wide and 36mm deep. It's made of 12 layers of 3mm plywood, each layer stained a different colour and clear coated. But I'll show you how you can make wall art like this with any size laser machine to any size you like shortly. This piece has lovely intricate details, and with each layer being a different colour, it really stands out as a beautiful work of art, and staining is relatively easy to do. To make something like this, you'd simply glue each layer up one on top of the other, and as this design has a square border, it would be easy to align. So, as long as each layer is flush with the last layer on the outside edge, this will line up perfectly. All you'd need to do is place a heavy weight on top of the design to give even pressure and leave overnight. So back in the shop, if we scroll down, you can actually see that they're selling the exact same design but as a digital download. This is just an extra way of making income from your hard design work and is purely passive income once you have made the initial design. Now, if you have a smaller laser machine and wanted to get started with making things like this, then all you would have to do is split up the design into smaller sections. On this shop we have items like this, and if we scroll down there's other ones like this. If we have a look at this design, each piece is 350mm high and 150mm wide, and there is only one design here because this piece is mirrored to create this piece, and the internal pieces are rotated copies of the outside ones. And as you can see, this design is made up of 10 layers to create the single design. But with this single piece being mirrored and rotated, you can create a larger design. It's just clever design work. The overall size of this one is 400 by 660mm, with each piece being 400 by 220. But you could resize these and make these fit your maximum size that your laser could cut. So the second shop is called TheArchistCraft, and again they sell layered wall art and focus a lot with clocks. But one design I really like is this yin yang. So this sells for £640, it's 600mm diameter and 21mm depth, which would be 7 layers of 3mm material. This has only got 2 colours, the natural colour of the plywood and a painted black front and edge. But this would be made exactly like the other designs, layered and glued up after painting and clear coating. But what a lovely design. So going back, the clocks in this shop are relatively simple designs, with most of them having a radial array repeated pattern and layered up. And if we select one, you can see this design is painted and it also has 5 layers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's also this type of design, which has some nice shiny coloured acrylic inserts in the design, helping it to stand out and be a little bit different. And the third shop on the list is called ScaledDimensions, and these focus more on layered paper art in picture frames. These are great because there's no painting or staining required, and you simply just choose a different coloured card for each layer. There's more layers to this type of artwork than the wooden signs, but the process is the same. It's just many layers layered up. These are all priced in the hundreds of pounds region and come in a range of sizes. So here we have a design with lots of different layers, lots of different colours, all layered up and placed inside of a picture frame. This just helps to hold it all together and finish it off. And finally, there's just a few other shops I just want to mention. One is BH Decor EU. They've got 7,000 sales and also a star seller. They also have 200 items and have lots of different layered wall art, which is worth looking at. Then there's Stereo Wood with over 2,400 sales. It's also a star seller. They do lots of different types of wall art and mandala type pieces, so it's worth having a look at these for some inspiration. There's also 1,000 Errors, which also does some lovely art pieces. Then there's Philip Roberts Art, which for me does the best layered art on Etsy. There's just more thought process in his designs, so I urge you to check him out. So, spending time learning how to draw and design can really pay off in the long term. We all start with no experience, but taking the time to learn new things, whether that's design, learning a new program, fixing your laser machine, or simply opening a shop, these will stay with you for a lifetime. So get to it, be creative, and try something new today. I'd also really love it if you'd hit the like button and subscribe if this kind of content is valuable to you. It costs nothing and really helps me out. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.